the fuel market to competition, to reduce the strategic importance of oil and the ability of oil price spikes to wreak havoc on our economy. There is a bill called the Open Fuel Standard Act, introduced by Congressman Shimkus and Congressman Engel, that are right here to make a few opening comments. And the focus of the bill is ensuring that new cars enable fuel competition of some sort. After the congressmen say their words, we're going to turn to our panel of speakers, and I'll introduce them after the congressman.
Thanks, and thank you for all your good work and everything you do. I'm Eliot Engel. I represent New York's 17th Congressional District. I've been a supporter of the open fuel standards for a long, long time, and I'm delighted to have my colleague, Congressman Shimkus, work on this with me together. I'm also delighted that we have such a distinguished panel here. General Clark, Jim Woolsey, Frank Gaffney, Dr. Rayburn. These are all top-notch experts, and it's just wonderful to have their support helping John and I in pushing this bill. You know, people say that nothing can get done in Congress because everybody is arguing and the parties can't get together. This bill has 25 co-sponsors, 11 Republicans and 14 Democrats. That's about as bipartisan as you can get. And the reason why we do this is because this is not a Republican or Democratic issue, it's an American issue. And we better all put our heads together and do something about it, or this country will be the poorer for it. I am sick and tired of having to depend on despots for oil. I'm sick and tired of having to go hat in hand to Hugo Chavez or to the Saudi royal family or any of those, and I truly believe that until we can wean ourselves off of that, we can't really have a free foreign policy. We cannot really have a free policy to do what we want because we're dependent on oil. Every president since Nixon has declared a goal. No one's been able to make it happen, that we finally wean ourselves off of oil. And the simple fact remains that we are dependent on oil because virtually every car and truck sold in America runs on it. Oil has a monopoly on our transportation sector, and so what this open fuel standard does, it would change that by creating a truly free market in vehicle fuels. Now, when I went to Brazil, because I chaired the Western Hemisphere subcommittee, in Brazil you can drive to a gasoline station and purchase ethanol, methanol, gasoline. You have a choice. Competition brings down prices. Here in the United States, we have no choice. So what this bill does is it requires new automobiles to be made in the United States to be alternative vehicles capable of operating on another fuel in addition to or instead of gasoline. And that can be any type of fuel: natural gas, electricity, biodiesel, hydrogen, alcohol-based fuels, or anything else. And one way to accomplish that is through flexible fuel vehicles that can run on blends of gasoline, methanol, and ethanol. And these vehicles exist. You know, it would cost $100 or less to make every car built in America flex fuel cars. I mean, it's nothing. And it would certainly save people much, much more than $100 throughout the life of their car. So again, they make up the majority of cars being sold in Brazil, and believe it or not, China and Iran are also producing them. So today, the United States gets producing more natural gas than ever. A report from MIT showed that natural gas can efficiently and inexpensively be used to produce methanol. The current global price for methanol made from natural gas is $1.13 per gallon without any subsidy. Methanol produces about half the energy per gallon as gasoline, but you need to burn twice as much to go as far, but it's still cheaper than gas, and we can produce it domestically. So why not have various methods? Why not have competition? This absolutely makes sense. And you know, special interests may fight it, as special interests always do. But we have right on our side, and we're going to see it through. And so again, I'm delighted to work with Congressman Shimkus on this, and delighted to have this bipartisan effort, and delighted to have so many experts behind us pushing this. We're going to win because we have to win. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you very much to our speakers.